Hello again, and welcome to the third video on Marvel Action Hour's Fantastic Four toys, produced by Toy Biz in 1994 to 1996. In this video, we will look at the Big Figs, Projectors, and Galactus action figure. Let's start with a discussion of the second season of the Fantastic Four cartoon from 1995. So the Marvel Action Hour changed between Season 1 and Season 2. The show got better animation, more grown up, and closely followed many of the Fantastic Four's greatest adventures. The Inhuman Saga, the Black Panther, Ego the Living Planet, and Dr. Doom stealing the Silver Surfer's powers were highlighted, my personal favorite being the Hulk vs. the Thing episode. These shows are available on Disney Plus, and you should check them out. Now, let's get a look at the figures. First up is the Big Figures. Many of the large-scale Fantastic Four figures are just upscaled from the original releases, but do come with some neat accessories. These figures were released in 3 different packaging types. Here's the first package. Here's a look at the second style, which has a lot of the Marvel Action Hour figures on it. And here's a look at the last style of packaging on the back that has cross-sell to different Marvel Universe action figures produced by Toy Biz at the time. Let's start our review of these big figures. Dr. Doom has been Fantastic Four's main villain since almost the beginning, or issue number 5. Dr. Doom was given a more sympathetic origin in Fantastic Four Annual number 2, first explaining how he got his scars, that he hides with his iron mask, and his relationship with Ben and Reed. This figure is an upscaled small figure, without the arm-firing action. Dr. Doom came packed with a gun. Let's get a good overall look at Dr. Doom in his box. And here's a look at the side of the box. And the bottom of the box. Now, let's get a look at the Human Torch. Another upscaled small figure, the Human Torch is a recast of the second sparking version of the Human Torch. The Human Torch was an original Golden Age Marvel character that transitioned into the Silver Age, although as a completely different person. But the Fantastic Four did encounter the original Human Torch in Fantastic Four Annual number 6. This Human Torch figure came packed with a fireball that could also fit in his hand. Let's get a good overall look at the Human Torch in his box. And the bottom of the box. Here's a look at the side of the box. The next figure we'll look at is the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer is a very popular character that even got his own comic book in the late 1960s. After betraying Galactus and defending the Earth, the Silver Surfer was banished to the Earth by Galactus. Shortly after this banishment, Dr. Doom stole the power cosmic from the Surfer and nearly conquered the Earth. This story was told in movie form in the 2007 film Fantastic Four: The Rise of the Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer came packed with his surfboard. Now let's get a good overall look at the Silver Surfer in his box. Here's a look at the side of his box. And here's a good look at the bottom of the box. Next up is the Thing. This Thing figure is an upscaled version of the first release of the Thing in Series 1. Packed in with this Thing is a helmet accessory. At this time in the comic books, in a fight with Wolverine, the Thing's face was slashed by his adamantium claws, cutting through the Thing's rock-hard epidermis. The Thing wore this helmet to protect his injured face and to hide his scars. Let's get a good overall look at the Thing in his box. Here's a look at the side of the box. And finally, a look at the bottom of the box. The last in the big figure line is Johnny Storm. This is the second version of Johnny Storm, or the Human Torch, in the Big Fig line. It looks like Toy Biz reused the Mr. Fantastic mold to make this figure. He was packed with flame armbands. Interestingly, Chris Evans, now known for playing Captain America, originally played the Human Torch in the Tim Story Fantastic Four films produced in the 2000s. Let's get a good overall look at Johnny Storm in his box. Here's a quick look at the side of the box. And lastly, the bottom of the box. Continuing on, now let's get a look at the Thing from Toy Biz's Projectors toy line. The Projectors line had characters in a larger scale with a light and a lens that projected scenes onto flat surfaces. The Projector Thing is an upscaled version of the Thing version 2. Let's get a look at this projector in action. This figure came with 3 different discs that you could insert into the figure to show different scenes from the TV show. Let's get a good overall look at the Projector Thing in his box. And here's a look at the back of the box. Here's a look at the side of the box. And finally, the bottom of the box. The last figure we'll look at today is Galactus with lights and sounds. Galactus is an awesome addition to the Fantastic Four toy line, and this figure is a great representation of the character. First appearing in Fantastic Four number 48, Galactus is a cosmic being that feeds on the life energy of planets. Brought to Earth by the Silver Surfer, Galactus intended to consume Earth's life energies, until the Fantastic Four, with the help from the Watcher, defeated him. Let's get a closer look at this Galactus action figure. On the back of the package here we see Galactus with his planetary energy converter. On the back of the package we see Galactus with his energy converter. But, as you can see with the release of the figure, they actually vac metallized plastic the head. Galactus came with the light and sound feature. This was activated by pushing a button on his chest.
I hunger.
We can see in the cross-cell in the back of the box that he has electronic laser light eyes, fully posable arms, and Galactus' planetary converter activates with lights and sounds. Let's get a good overall look at Galactus in his box. Here's a look at the side of the box. And the bottom of the box. Here's a look at a loose example, but he's missing a few of the parts. And here's a look at the back of that figure. Well, that's it for this video. The big figures are pretty neat, and the packed-in accessories are really cool. The big figs are really unique for the time, as the smaller scale, or the 4-inch figures in this case, were far more common. But my favorite figure in the whole Fantastic Four Toy Biz line is Galactus. He's just great and an awesome addition to this toy line. I would like to thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to catch my latest uploads. And until next time, it's clobbering time. Listen to them, tasty morsels of the night.